So welcome. We want to get our blocks or our straps, whatever we need that will help us for our practice. And we're going to just wait another moment, and then we're going to begin in a standing pose in Tadasana, standing at the very top of your mat. So just take a few moments to get what you need if you don't have everything with you right now. So we'll begin, as I said, in Tadasana, which is a standing pose. We're going to be moving through a little bit of a flow today. We're going to do it slow so that we're really conscious of our breath. So we're going to begin standing up with your big toes coming to touch. You want to make sure that you're rooting down into all four corners of your feet. So just feel that the tops of your feet by the ball mounds are really pressing down, and then just let your toes lift as you spread the toes and then place them down to the floor. Maybe just rock back and forth slightly. And then just as you rock back, let the heels lower and feel that you're reaching down with the outside and inside of your heels, but the arches are lifting, toes are flat. And then from here, just let your thighs just start to open slightly to the side. So feel as if you're rotating outward. Try not to really lock your knees. So your hips are facing forward and your arms are down alongside you. Pull your navel into the back of the spine. Let your tailbone press down towards the mat. And just let your shoulders lift. So shrug them up to the ears and then just pull them down. And as you're pulling them down, start to feel them pull back slightly. And let your fingers reach down towards the mat and turn the palms so that they open a little bit forward. So facing slightly at an angle and extending your fingers down towards the earth. Keep the crown of your head facing the ceiling. And if you're comfortable, just close your eyes for a moment here. If you're feeling that closing your eyes will make you feel dizzy or off balance, then just keep your eyes at a spot on the wall in front of you with your chin remaining level with the mat. So just starting out here, just looking at our body here, just nice and straight. Let yourself link with your breath. You feel that you're rooting down to the earth. Just imagine or draw into your attention a strong mountain where you feel that you're really supported and grounded, unmovable. And just let that breath flow in so that you find your steady breath, Ujjayi breath. Navel is pulling into the back of the spine. So even though you're not doing anything, you're standing here and you're really activating the muscles to allow your body to remain straight and still. And then if your eyes are closed, allow them to slowly open. Let's turn the hands out to the side, raise both arms all the way up, inhale, and exhale, open the arms out to the side as you float them down. Again, raising the arms out to the side, lift up, inhale, and turning the hands out, exhale, bringing it down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift the arms, reaching up and then drawing the shoulders down away from your ears. Exhale, release the arms down. Last time, turn the palms up and lift. Inhale, and keeping your hands here, interlace your fingers, make steeple fingers, and reach your pointer fingers all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale, feel that you're rooted down into the 4 corners of both feet, and then take a stretch over to the left as your right hip pushes out, and really reach through the tips of those index fingers and keep pushing that right hip out. Make sure you're taking a nice side bend. And breathe here, pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Breathing deeply in and out through your nose. And gazing to your inner elbow if that feels comfortable. If not, just look forward. Inhale back to center. Exhale, take it over to the other side. And getting a nice stretch into the left side of your body. Really reaching with those fingers. Drawing that left hip down away from the rib cage. Make sure that you're not holding your breath and both arms are alongside your ears, turning your gaze to look to the inner left arm. And inhale back to center. Exhale, slowly float the arms down, and let's bring the hands in prayer position, taking your thumbs right into the center of the heart. So we're going to start to warm up the body. We're going to go into a sun salutation. So we're going to take this nice and slow. So from here, let's bow our head as you inhale. Take the chin to the chest. Raise your arms up and let your hands reach up as you gaze up at your palms. And take a slight back bend. Exhale, swan dive down. From here, slide your hands up your shins, lengthen your spine as you inhale. Exhale, plant the hands to the mat, bending your knees if you need to, and step your left leg back. So first we're going to start with this lunge position and take it right into a crescent pose. Lower the left knee down. Right knee should be over your ankle. Stretch your arms back. Lift your chest. Inhale, taking it up. And exhale, let's bring the hands down. And we're going to take it back into a plank position. So the right leg's going to go back into plank. Bring your knees down to the mat. Keep your tailbone tilted. Let your chest and chin lower. Elbows lift to the ceiling. Belly and hips are staying off the floor. Slide your chest forward. Roll your shoulders back. Toes go flat. Go cobra. And then lift it up, down dog. Taking that tailbone back and up. Let's hold it here. And just maybe feeling, if you need to, wiggling your hips side to side, or maybe pedaling it out. Just start to notice that you're opening up your body. So eventually, once you get work out all those kinks, all the tightness, you want to hold in stillness. Let's take the left foot and lunge that left foot in between the hands. So get the foot to come right in between the palms. You're in that lunge position, and lower the right knee down to the mat. Flatten the toes on your right foot, and let's sweep the arms back. Take crescent pose here. Lift up, inhale, and then taking it down as you exhale, and then the right toes are going to curl, and the right foot's going to come forward to meet the left. Slide your hands up the shins, lengthen, inhale, exhale, and fold down. Take the arms out to the side, long spine, belly pulls in, reaching up. Look up at your hands, slight arch back, and return the hands to the center of your heart. And let's hold here. So option to keep your eyes open or closed, whatever feels right for you. So just by doing that little movement, maybe noticing the increase in your energy. Maybe you notice your heart rate has increased. Make sure your breath stays even. So maintain your Ujjayi breath throughout the practice. And let's keep the chin level with the mat, and we're going to go into that sun salutation again. And this time we'll step back with the left foot, and we'll do those crescent poses, those lunges. Bow the head, inhale, stretch the arms out to the side, lifting up, palms together, look up, slight arch back. Exhale, long spine, swan dive down. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins. Exhale, full plant your hands, left leg, right leg goes back this time, and lower the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, set the arms back, lift up, and exhale, both hands come down on either side of your left foot. Taking your left leg back for your plank, high push-up. Make sure that you're not way up with your butt. And then you want to bring your knees down, hug the elbows in, chest and chin down. Lift the chest, inhale, belly goes flat, shoulders roll back. Exhale, up for down dog. And so now, second time in your down dog, maybe you feel a little bit more open, so you don't have to really wiggle around as much as you did or move. Maybe feel that you can just hold here and hold it still. Nice deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the nose. Let's hold it 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale, and 1 more inhale. And exhale. Let's take our right leg. I'm going to lunge that right foot in between the hands. And you want to get the palms right on either side. Knee is over your ankle. Lower the left knee to the floor and flatten the toes. Crescent pose. Sweep the arms back. Lift the chest. Inhale. Bring the hands together. And then exhale. Bring both hands down on either side of the right foot. Curl your left toes, lifting the knee as the left leg comes forward. Inhale. Slide the hands up the shin. Exhale and fold. Arms straighten out to the side. Pull the navel in and reach all the way up. Gaze up at your palms as they press together. Slight arch back. And return the hands back to the center of your heart, taking your chin to chest. and hold here. Eyes can stay open or closed. So really now noticing that you're increasing the flow of energy. So maybe you notice that you have to really elongate your breath. And if you're not able to hear the sound of your breath, try to really make that sound audible through the back of your throat, like it's the sound of the ocean wave. And let's return our chin level with the mat. Open your eyes if they're closed. Bow your head, inhale, stretch the arms out to the side, lift up. Palms together, look up, slight arch back. Swan dive down, exhale. Slide your hands up the shin, lengthening your spine. Inhale, fold, exhale. And stepping the left leg back. Let's bring the right leg back, coming into plank position, keeping the shoulders over your palms. Bring your knees down to the mat. Hug your elbows in, and let's come down. Chest and chin, hips and belly are off the floor. Slide into your cobra, and let's squeeze the shoulder blades, toenails go flat. Make sure you're not using your hands to push you up. So we want to try and stay in this cobra position. As we warm up the back, we can always go a little deeper. And then let's lift it back into down dog right away, lifting the right leg all the way up to the ceiling. You're going to take the right foot and lunge it right in between the hands, keeping your right knee over the ankle. And you're going to flatten your left foot down, straighten your right leg as you pull that right hip away from your rib cage. Slide your right hand up the shin and start to open up the left side of your chest. So you want to rotate that left shoulder so it stacks over your right shoulder. And once your left hip is open to the ceiling, then you're going to just start to let the left arm raise up. As long as the left arm is going up, you can raise, as long as the left shoulder is stacked over the right, the arm can go straight up. But if your shoulder is more forward, then you won't be able to get the arm out. So you want to really rotate and open up the chest. And continue to gaze up towards the ceiling and breathe here. So we're going to hold, belly is pulled in. One more inhale. And exhale. Look down at your right big toe. Let's come all the way back up. Arms out in T position. Bend your right leg at the knee and rotate into a high lunge. As you come forward, we're going to bring both arms all the way up. Inhale. And take both hands down on either side of your right foot. Taking your right leg back to a plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scoop and lift. Use your back. Exhale up for down dog. And right away going into the other side. So left leg's going to lift, taking it into our triangle. So you want to get your left foot to come right in between the hands with the knee over the ankle. Flatten your right foot down. Start to straighten your left leg, pulling that left hip back. Slide the left hand up your shin as you turn that right chest up towards the ceiling. Tuck your tail under. So you want your whole back to be in a nice straight plane. And if your right shoulder is stacked over the left, then you can raise that arm up. So if your arm is going out to the side, maybe just keep the hand on your lower back or on your right hip and roll the shoulder back more so that you align the shoulders, and then the right arm will easily be able to go up eventually. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Look down at your left big toe. Come all the way back up. Inhale. We're going to bend the left leg at the knee, and you're going to rotate into your high lunge. So bring your arms out to the sides, roll onto the ball of your right foot. And let's take both arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, both hands come down on either side of the left foot, and left leg goes back. Plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scoop and lift. Exhale, back for down dog. And now let's hold down dog. 5 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Deep inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take our right leg, lift it all the way up, lunge that right foot in between the hands, and bring your left foot to meet it. As you come into your forward fold, Slide the hands up your shins, lengthen your spine. Inhale, fold on your exhale. And let's bring the arms out to the side. Hinge from your hips. Come up, palms together, look up, slide arch back. And bring the hands to the center of your heart. And just noticing the heart rate. So we're going to try and keep our heart rate elevated slightly. So we just be able to make sure that you feel comfortable. Anytime that you need a break or need a rest, take child's pose. So really listen to your body, especially if you feel that you're losing control of your balance or of your breathing. So you want to always make sure that you're always aligned with your breath. So let's open the eyes. Inhale the arms up, taking chair pose. Right from here, pull your tailbone back as if you're going to sit in an imaginary stool, and try to pull those knees back so that they're not hovering over your toes. Pull the belly in. From here, we're going to just sweep the arms over to the right and then come back up to chair, keeping the knees bent, and sweep the arms to the left and come back to chair. And again, sweep to the right and back to chair and sweep to the left and take it back to chair and hold here. Tailbone presses down, pull your belly in. Continue to gaze up towards where the wall and the ceiling meet. We're holding here 2 more breaths. Keep pulling those knees back. Draw the navel into the spine. Maybe get that foot down a little lower. Inhale, stand straight up. Exhale, fold forward. Lengthen, slide your hands up the shins. Exhale, fold, plant the hands to the mat. Left leg back, right leg back for your plank. Knees, chest, chin. Hug the elbows in. Sliding forward, lift the chest. Maybe going a little bit higher into your back bend. And then take it back. Down dog. Right away, right leg is going to lift. Lunge that right foot in between the hands. We're going to flatten the left foot down and take it into warrior 2. Right knee is over your ankle. Left arm moves forward, sweep it up and hold. Press your pelvis down, stack your shoulders over your hips, and you want to pull your navel into the spine. Try not to arch the lower back. You really want to draw the tailbone down. Open out those inner thighs and breathe here. Right from here, we're going to take it into reverse warrior. And so you're going to release the left hand, right arm goes all the way over the right ear. And hold here. Look into your inner elbow. Drop that right hip away from your rib cage. Get into a nice stretch into the right side of your body. And then let's take it down. Both hands on either side of your right foot. Take your right leg and bring it back to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back and down. Right away, left leg is going to lift. Lunging that left foot in between the hands. Taking your warrior 2. Make sure you have the form, knee over the ankle. Right foot flattens, right arm goes forward and lift up. So left thigh stays parallel to the mat. Shoulders stack over the hips. Pull those hips away from your rib cage. Inner thighs are open. Gaze is down the fingers of your left hand. And stay here, stay with your breath. So we're warming up that body, getting that body really heated up. Make sure that you're staying with your breath. Maintain that breath. And then from here, we're going to take reverse warrior. So the right hand lowers to the right leg, and the left palm turns up. And the legs remain straight as we reach and stretch all the way over that left ear. Looking to the inner elbow. Really keep that left thigh parallel to the floor. So try not to start to straighten the leg, but maybe go even deeper into that bend. And one more inhale. And exhale, inhale, let's take it back. Windmill the hands down, left leg's going to go back, taking it into your plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift, maybe taking it up a little higher into up dog. And then exhale it back to down dog. Hold here. Let's hold it for 5 breaths. Refining here. Try to turn the eyes of your elbows towards the ceiling. Rotate those shoulders back. Pull the navel into the back of the spine. Let those hips lift up. Press the heels towards the mat. And let's hold it here for 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. And exhale. And last one. Inhale. And exhale. And looking forward. Take the right foot in between the hands, followed by the left. Slide your hands up the shins, lengthen your spine. Inhale, fold with your exhale. Reverse your swan dive, arms out, hinge from the hips. Come up, palms together, slight arch back. Return the hands to prayer and hold. Take the chin to the chest. We're just taking a moment to hold before we continue. And so really see if you can elongate your breath. So when you do that and keep it smooth and even, that will manage the way the energy is flowing in. Always taking a child's pose if you feel you need to. So bringing your chin level with the mat. Inhale, taking it back to chair. Stretching up. Make sure that those knees pull back so that you can see your toes. Pull that belly into the back of the spine and make sure you're not overarching your lower back. And then sweep the arms over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep right. Inhale up. Exhale, sweep it left. Inhale up, stand straight up. Exhale and fold forward. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Step the legs back into plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. Right away, right leg is going to lift up. And we're going to send that right foot in between the hands. Taking warrior one this time, so allowing the left toes to face towards the corner of the mat. You want to hop that left foot in a little bit, keeping the heel to heel alignment. So left toes are at about a 45-degree angle. Sweep your arms back. Keep those hips facing down. As you come up, the hips will face forward and lift your arms up. Sink that right thigh into that deep lunge and keep drawing the left hip forward, scissoring your inner thighs together, holding into your warrior one. Pull the shoulders down, tuck your tail under, press down into the edge of that left foot. Try not to let the left heel lift. Right from here, bend both elbows, let your chest lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades, keep the tuck under with the tailbone. And then from here, stretch your arms back up, and we're going to take eagle arms. The right elbow is going to come into the crease of the left, intertwine your arms, bringing your palms together. Now, if your palms are not able to come together, bring the backs of the hands together. Square the shoulders down, pulling them away from your ears, and breathe here. See if you can lift your fingers up, gaze up towards your thumbs, and breathe here. So holding here. Once we get there, maintain the hold. Release both arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, both hands down on either side of your right foot. The right leg goes back to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Lift the chest, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right away, left leg lifts. And lunge that left foot in between the hands. So we're getting the knee to come over the ankle. Your right foot's going to come in a little bit to align the heel as your toes on the right foot point to the right corner of your mat. From here, we're going to take it into our warrior one. So sweep your arms back and keep that left thigh parallel to the mat and reach up. So depending on how you feel comfortable, you might want to walk that right foot further forward or back, but you don't want your left knee to be over the ankle. Square both hips to the front of your mat. Ground down and press into the edge of your right foot and really send that right hip forward. Gazing up, breathe here. So make sure that you're maintaining that Ujjayi breath. And then both arms bend. So squeeze your shoulder blades, tuck your tail under, really open your chest. And then send the arms straight this time, left elbow into the crease of the right, and you're taking the palms together. If the palms don't touch, back to the hands. Square both hips, so keep pulling that right hip forward. Lift your fingers up, let your gaze look up towards the left, towards the thumbs, and breathe here. So here the breath as it moves, left thigh parallel to the mat, and then release. Take both arms all the way up. Inhale, exhale, both hands down on either side of your left foot. Left leg goes back, plank. Taking it down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift. And exhale back for down dog. And holding here are 5 breaths. Deep inhale and exhale. So really lengthen out that breath. Feel as if you're trying to rest here where you are. So it's almost like your down dog becomes a place to kind of get your breath to be regulated if it's a little off. And one more inhale. And exhale. Look forward and step your feet in between the hands. Lengthen your spine. Inhale, sliding the hands up the shins. Fold on your exhale. Long spine, arms out. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Reaching up, palms together, slight arch back. And bring your hands to prayer. Hold here. So after we work that body, we just take a moment and just notice. Really letting that breath flow in and out. Manage the breath, feel in control of your breath. So we're going to go back and do the warrior series, the warrior 2 and reverse warrior, and then add on to that. So from here, we're going to open the eyes, taking it back to chair pose. Inhale, and bend the legs. Pull the tailbone back, squat it down. Maybe get down a little lower this time. Pull the shoulders back. Try not to hunch through the chest. So expand your chest. And then inhale, lifting up. Exhale, sweep to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale, sweep to the left. Keep that low bend, the bend in the knees, and sweep to the right. Inhale, up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, up for your chair. And then exhale, fold. Bring your hands to the mat. Step the legs back to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Or if you want, you can certainly go into chaturanga if you know how to do that. And let's lift back up for down dog right away. The right leg is going to lift. And we're going to lunge the right foot in between the hands. Get that knee to come over the ankle. Thigh parallel to the floor. Left foot spins flat. Warrior 2. Left arm floats up. And then right into reverse warrior. And taking extended side angle. Open the arms out in T and reach the right hand forward. Take the right forearm above your left thigh, your right thigh. Right knee, and reach the left arm over the ear. Now, if your arm can't go up and over, just keep it up or maybe even keep it onto the lower back. So tuck your tailbone under and feel that you're rotating your left hip up to the ceiling. Gaze up towards the ceiling and breathe here. Try not to hold yourself up with your right arm. Go deep into your breath. And then take it back to your warrior 2. Reverse your warrior again. And then windmill the hands on either side of your right foot. Taking the right leg back to plank. Knees, chest, chin. And lift it up. Exhale, down dog. Right away, left leg lifts. Lunge the left foot in between the hands. Preparing for warrior 2. Get the knee over the ankle. Left thigh parallel to the mat. Right foot spins flat. Right arm moves forward, open the chest, and let those shoulders stay stacked over the hips. Just press your pelvis down, and then right hand is going to come right down to the right thigh. Turn the left palm for your reverse warrior, and lift, and then taking it right into our extended side angle. So stretch out with the left hand, really root down into the edge of your right foot, forearm above that left knee. And right arm goes up and over the ear. So if you can't reach it over your ear, just keep extending it up. Make sure your belly is pulling in, tailbone is tucking under. Your tailbone should be feeling like it's pushing down towards the right heel. So you're not leaning the weight on your left leg. You're using the abdominal to hold you here and using the strength in your left thigh. And breathe. Taking it back up through your warrior 2 right into reverse warrior. And then inhale, windmill the hands on either side of your left foot. Exhale it back to down to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scoop and lift. Exhale for down dog. And now taking the time to rest in down dog. Always I feel that you have the option if you want to rest in child's pose. So holding it here for 5 breaths. Really elongate your breath. Feel the breath as it moves into your body. Notice what's happening as you breathe in and out. Where are you feeling that breath? Hear the sound the breath is making. And one more deep inhale. And exhale, look forward and step the feet to the front of your mat. Lengthen, inhale. Fold on your exhale. Arms out in T, long spine. Come all the way up. Bring your hands to prayer. And follow the hands to the center of the heart. We're going to come right into the continuing flow. So right into chair. Inhale. Exhale, sweep right. Inhale, lift. Get those knees to bend. Exhale, sweep left. Inhale, up. Exhale, sweep right. Inhale, up. Exhale, sweep left. Inhale, up, standing straight up. Exhale and fold forward. Stepping the legs back to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scoop and lift. Exhale, up for down dog. And right away, right leg is lifting. We're taking it to the warrior one part now. So the right knee comes over the ankle. Left foot just comes in to keep that, so you're able to keep your right side parallel to the mat. We bring the arms back. Lift your chest. Take the arms all the way up. Go a little deeper into your back bend. And then taking your eagle arms. Right elbow to the crease of the left. Intertwine the arms. Stretch the fingers up. And then we're going to see if we can rotate onto the ball of the left foot and take it into a warrior 3 variation. So come on to the left toes. Start to straighten your right leg. Then bend the leg as you shift the weight forward. And once you do, let your left leg begin to lift. The right leg goes straight. Once that right leg is straight, continue to lift your left leg and keep those fingers, the fingertips pointing forward. And breathe. Find that steady breath. It's okay if your right leg is a little wobbly. Try to keep the left hip facing down to the mat. And we'll hold it here for one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right leg. Bring that left foot down. Lift the fingers up. Unwrap the arms. Inhale. And exhale, both hands on either side of your right foot. Right leg goes back, plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scoop and lift. Exhale, down dog. Right away, left side. Lift it up and lunge that left foot in between the hands. Preparing for warrior 1. So you want to get those right toes to face more to the corner of the mat. Both hips are square down to the mat. And keeping that right heel down, reach the arms back. Left side stays bent and reach up. Hold here, pulling that right hip forward, going and bending the elbows, going a little deeper into the back bend. And reach the arms up, left elbow to the crease of the right. Intertwine the arms, reach the fingers up. So holding here, try to find your balance as you rotate onto the ball of your right foot. And once you're there, squeeze the inner thighs together. When you feel balance, straighten your left leg. Bend the left leg. Start to lean the body forward and let that right leg start to lift. As the right leg lifts, the left leg goes straight. Reach the fingers forward and breathe. So stay with that flow of your breath. Keep that right hip down towards the floor. Extend out through the fingers. And breathe here. We're going to hold one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, lunge it back. And release the arms. Take it down on either side of your left foot. Left leg goes back, plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scoop and lift. Exhale, take it back, down dog. And just stay here. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Let's hold it maybe 4 more breaths. So let all that tension release with the breath. That you're breathing in and out through your nose. And then right from here, let's take it right down onto the knees. And once we come onto the knees, you're going to bring your palms underneath your shoulders, cross your legs at the ankles, and come to sit down onto your buttocks. Just come in to sit in a nice, easy pose. Whatever legs in front is fine. Sit up nice and tall. Palms rest onto your knees. Belly into the back of the spine. Shoulders stack over your hips. Crown of the head reaches to the ceiling. And just let your eyes stay closed as you just let everything go. So really feel that you're sending the energy out of your body into the earth. And so here is a good time to just be present with your breath. Watch the breath rise and fall. Hear the sound your breath makes, and maybe start to notice if it starts to just slow down a little bit. And slowly opening your eyes. Let's take both arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands down, and you're going to take the hands so that they come next to your hips. The heels of the hands are going to be next to your hips as you turn your fingers to the back of your mat. And keep your back nice and straight. Your elbows can stay straight, keep them straight, but don't hunch the shoulders up to the ears. So pull the shoulders back. Inhale, and just start to hinge forward, and just let the hands start to lift up, but keep your fingertips on the mat. As you come into a forward bend, squeeze your shoulder blades and really feel your chest expanding. Pull the belly into the back of the spine. And let's hold here. Deep inhale and exhale. Feel that navel pulling in. Try not to arch the back, but really pull the belly in so that the lower back stays smooth. Inhale, slowly come back up. And exhale, extend both feet forward. And just make sure that you're in the middle of your mat with both legs forward. Flex your feet, pressing the backs of the knees down to the mat. Let's bring both arms all the way up. Inhale. So we want to take that same flat back forward as we're here. So remembering how we had that flat back when we had our arms behind us, we want to still find that same sensation of openness through the chest. Don't worry about how far your arms will come, whether your hands will touch your toes or not. Just let the hands release down, maintaining that length through your spine. And then lifting out, inhale, lifting away from your hips. Pull your belly towards your thighs and try not to round the shoulders. Keep the crown of your head in alignment with your tailbone. So many times people start to round the back and they drop the chin down and then they start to let the head hang. You want to let the back be long and then taking it down just to where that deepest stretch is for you. And breathe. Maybe close your eyes as you're here. And let's slowly come back up. We're going to fold the right foot into the inner left thigh. So the sole of your right foot is going to come right into the inner left thigh. And you want to try not to turn to the diagonal. You want to try and keep yourself facing towards the front of your mat. So really square the hips. Maybe pull your left hip back a little more, keeping the left foot flexed. And bring both hands to prayer. Raise your arms all the way up. And the same thing when we fold. We keep that back long. You keep pulling the left hip back and feel that if you're coming down, your belly is going to touch the thigh first. Then bring the hands down and keep pulling that left hip back, rotating more of the right rib cage down towards the left thigh. And keep the shoulders pulled back, so make sure that you're not rounding through your back and your head just stays in neutral position. The motion comes from the hips as you hinge forward. The head doesn't really do anything. Unless you're actually all the way down, then you can just bring your chin in. But you want to try and get your whole belly and chest on the thigh first before you tuck your chin in. So if you're only here, just continue to keep the crown of your head in alignment with your tailbone. And let's slowly come up As you come up, take your right foot and cross it over the left thigh. Now you have option to fold that left leg in if you want, or keep that left leg straight. So if you fold it in, you can bring the heel toward your right buttock, but you want that right buttock to stay on the floor. So to keep the right buttock on the floor, it might be easier to just keep your left foot extended. So sit up tall, and let's bring the arms out to the side and lift up. And let's take the left elbow and take it around the right knee. So you want to push in, you want your chest to lift. So if you can't get that elbow to push in and get your chest long, if you're rounded through here, then use your hand so that you feel that you have space through your rib cage. The right hand comes down behind you and the right shoulder moves down away from the ear. Keep the left foot engaged. Really feel the action in that left leg. As both shoulders move down, rotate your chest and just move your chin without forcing it. You don't want to strain. And then as you're here, just close your eyes. So wherever you are, continue to keep that length through your spine. Nice squeeze. So twisting really squeezes the internal organ. So it's important to kind of flush out those toxins. So when we squeeze them, when we release it, we let more blood flow into the organ. So holding in this twist gives us the opportunity to kind of flush out the toxins. And then slowly release and take your right foot and bring it forward. And now the left foot is going to fold and bring it into the sole of the left foot into the inner right thigh. Again, making sure that you're not turning to the left side of your mat. You want to keep your hips facing forward. So sit up tall, both buttocks down, keeping that right leg extended with the knee, back of the knee pushing down. Inhale, lift the arms up, and then hinging. Think of your belly coming down first. So once your belly comes down first, then you can worry about the rest of the chest. So once you get to wherever you can, hold wherever you can, not rounding through the back. Pull your right hip back to give yourself a little space, and then maybe rotate the left rib cage down into the inner right thigh. So it's like you're coming forward to that right leg, but just kind of taking it a little deeper and a little bit of a twist here. So pull that right hip back, keep maintaining that stretch, that flex foot, pushing through the back of your right knee. And slowly coming back up. So we're going to take the left foot now and cross it over to the outside of the right thigh. And you can always bring that right heel close to the left buttock, but you want to get that butt to stay down. So if it doesn't come down, then keep the right leg straight out. So whatever feels good, and you want to make sure that both sits bones are on the floor. Both arms lift, inhale, and then the right elbow is now going to come to the outside of that left thigh, and you want to get length through your spine. So you don't want to be trying to force it by rounding your back. So by using your hand, that will let you feel that length and space first, and eventually when you know that you can get that back long, then you can hook the elbow. Left palm is pressing down. That chest is really expanding and opening to the back of your mat, and you're bringing your chin with you but not straining in through the neck. And just maybe as you're here, just close your eyes. Make sure that the back stays long, so even if you need to keep the right hand on your knee instead of the elbow, then go for that instead. Eventually, as you become more flexible, you'll be able to find that the elbow coming to the thigh starts to become a little easier. So getting that nice squeeze into those internal organs. Inhale and exhale, let's release. And let's take both legs and let's scoot them to the front of your mat. And then lower yourself down onto your back. And let's just place the feet flat to the mat. Pull the heels in close to your buttocks. And let your arms just relax down alongside you. So just take a moment now just to really relax where you are. So keeping the feet flat, knees bent. Close your eyes. Just let your body feel that it's relaxing and letting go. So before we continue with moving forward, we want to just take a break, a little bit of a break, just to experience what we've done so far, feeling it in our body. So from here, let's take the right foot and place it on top, or the right ankle on top of the left thigh, just below your knee. And we're going to pick up the left foot off the mat. And if you want to go a little deeper, thread the hands behind your left thigh and pull that left thigh to your chest. So you're going to, by pulling the left thigh towards the chest, you're pressing into your right ankle, which is opening your right hip. And just breathe through it. And then if you're okay here, send your left leg up to the ceiling and flex the left foot. So you can keep the hand behind your left thigh, or if you have the flexibility, maybe take your hands and interlace behind your calf. That will deepen the stretch in your right hip. So depending on how open you are in your hips, you may have very open hips. So maybe holding the foot or the ankle will open that right hip a little bit more. Or maybe you don't even have to straighten that right leg, just holding behind the left, straightening that left leg. So holding behind the left thigh may just be giving you that deep stretch without doing anything else. And then release, letting that left foot come to the floor. Take both arms out in T position. Inhale, draw your navel into the back of the spine, and on your exhale, we're going to take the leg over to the left. So your right knee is going to gently move over to the left side of your mat. Maybe the right foot flattens down. And then once you let those knees release over, look to the right and close your eye. So taking another twist, but this time resting on our back. And just breathe here. And slowly return your head center. Come back up, keeping the ankle on your thigh. Come back onto that left foot. And then release your right foot. And then just center your body back down to the middle of your mat. And this time, left leg is going to come up and this ankle is going to come on top of the right thigh, just below the knee. And just let your right knee just fall open gently. And then when you're ready, pick up the right leg, pushing the thigh into your left ankle. And if you want, reach behind the right thigh. So maybe you don't want to. Maybe you're getting a deep enough stretch, just keeping your right thigh pushing in. You don't need to use your hands. But sometimes using our hands, we can find that deeper stretch. And then just breathe where you are. Just feel that left hip really opening up. And then your option can be to lift the right leg. Straighten that right leg with a flexed foot and push in behind that right thigh, or maybe reach behind the right calf if you're able to, and interlace the fingers. Keep the right foot flexed. So you're feeling that right thigh pushing into the left ankle, opening into that left hip. And so wherever, maybe you can hold the foot, but the leg stays straight. The extended leg stays straight. And then bring the hands off of the leg and place the right foot down to the floor. Extend the arms in T. Inhale, navel pulls into the spine, and exhale, the left leg, the legs go over to the right side now. So the left leg starts to gently move down. And keep your left shoulder on the floor. Look down the fingers of your left hand. Close your eyes and just let that left knee release down. So gravity draws the leg down and opens into the left side of your body. Gives you a nice stretch. And inhale, return your head center. Exhale, keep your right foot on the floor. Just bring your legs back up. And then release your left foot down onto the mat. And bring both arms down alongside you. Make sure you're in the middle of your mat. Keep both feet flat on the floor. And we're going to just take a little bit of a flow here. So let's inhale, lift the arms all the way up as we raise the hips off the mat. Stretch your arms all the way back behind you. Lift your hips up. Exhale and float your arms down as your lower back starts to come back to the floor. And then lifting again, raise the arms, lift your hips. Inhale, lifting those hips as high as you can go, stretching the fingers as far back as you can. Exhale and bring it down. So now as you inhale, just count it out. How long does it take you to get there? So noticing how long it takes, see if you can, the next time you raise up, make it one more count longer. So if it was 4 counts, let's raise it up for 5 counts, so that you go up a little bit slower. And each time you do it, see if you can continue to add a count. So when you're adding another count to it, you're going to be going up a little bit slower. So you're really more mindful of how many times you're counting. So see if you can finally maybe get up to 6 or 7. And whenever you get up to 6 or 7, just hold yourself all the way back. And try to feel, once you get back there, try to let your arms relax. So you should be at 6 or 7 when you get your arms back there. And just keep lifting. As you keep lifting your hips, you're raising your hips, you're going to feel your glutes working. Try to relax your arms, but make sure you're breathing. And now take another inhale. And then on your exhale, let everything lower down, going the same amount of counts. So if it was 6 or 7, do the 6 or 7 counts to lower it all back down to the floor. And then once you get yourself back down there, take a hug with those knees pulling into your chest. Rock gently side to side, like massaging out your lower back. When you feel your lower back has gotten a nice massage, let yourself bring your feet to the floor and come to lie down into Shavasana, our final pose. Relax your whole body. Make any final adjustments. Maybe adjust your clothing if you need to. Make sure your arms slightly open away from your body with your fingers, your palms turned up and your fingers facing down. And maybe let your shoulder blades squeeze and open through your chest. Close your eyes. So coming into our final pose, our rest has begun. Shavasana. No more work. No more effort. Nothing that you need to do. Find your normal, natural flow of breath. And as you find just the flow of your breath moving in and out, not feeling that you're controlling the breath, but that your body knows when it's time to take its next in-breath and when it's time to release the out-breath. Ride your breath like a gentle wave. And feel with every exhale a deeper, deeper surrender into the earth. So that you're surrendering away the tension and the tightness, so that it doesn't hold and grip your body, doesn't hold and stay with your mind, the tension that sometimes can come in negative thoughts that come into the mind. You want to let that go too. So the mind starts to clear out of any of that negative energy with each exhale. It's like we're washing a wave through the mind and the body, so that your mind and body are completely relaxed. Just follow the flow of your breath. You start to notice that the thoughts start rushing in. Guide yourself back to watching your breath. And this may take some time. Some days may be easier than others. Just accept wherever you are. watching that wave of breath slowly flow in and out, clearing away the negative energy and allowing you to rest and relax. Very, very slowly start to move your fingers and your toes, as if moving them for the very first time. Nice and slow. Start to move the ankles, the wrists. And when you're ready, take a nice deep inhale and stretch your arms all the way overhead, reaching to the back of your mat. Exhaling out any sigh sounds or moans, getting a nice, beautiful stretch. And then slowly hug the knees and pull them into your chest as you rock slowly from side to side, getting a nice little massage through your lower back. When you're ready, roll your whole body over in a fetal position onto the right side of your mat, letting the head rest gently onto your inner right arm. And allow the left palm to rest in front of your chest on the floor. And just remain here. Be with your stillness. Be with your peace. And when you feel ready, push into your left hand and gently guide yourself back up into a seated position, Make sure that you feel connected to the mat, grounding through your sits bones, lengthening your spine, and then bringing your hands into prayer, right into the center of your heart. And continue to keep your eyes closed. And remember, our own personal journey, our own personal practice is unique to us, is unique to you. So having the ability to even be by yourself and not in a room filled with other people, you might notice that your practice is a little different because you're focusing more on listening or trying to be in these poses rather than maybe looking around and seeing how others are doing it. So you're maybe finding that you're really enjoying it more because you have to pay more attention to yourself and not really worrying about what others are, if others are looking at you or you looking at other people, because if you're doing that and you're looking at others, you're missing out on your own experience of your own growth and development and your own personal journey. So let us feel in our practice now as we chant Om one time. So we're going to make this Om nice and long. Make it as loud as you possibly can. Take a nice deep breath in. Om. Slowly lower your head down, drawing your chin to your chest. As you bow to the light and love that shines within you, know that that light and love shines brightly within each and every one of us. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Hope to see you next time.